This is WorkSpan TV and I'm Marsha Rhodes. And today's special guest is Eran Lipkin from Intel, talking about Intel's total rewards system in Europe. Eran, as the saying goes, perception is everything. And it seems this even applies to Intel's total rewards program. Tell us what you think.
The effectiveness of the total rewards is, of course, how much attractive this total rewards is compared with the market, but as well how much employees appreciate it as competitive. Because if there is a gap between how much money you spent into it and how employees perceive it, so this gap is something you need to close. The situation we faced in Europe was that most of our employees were very happy with our total rewards, though we wanted to improve the level of appreciation amongst some other employees. So overall, we created some plan in order to improve the level of appreciation.
So what you're saying is Intel's pay, stock, and benefit program is above market, and all you wanted to do was increase the level of employee appreciation. Exactly how did you go about that?
So there was no need to bring in more money because our package was already well competitive, as well as due to cost constraints, we didn't want to invest some more. We looked at every tool that can impact employees' appreciation. So we talked to employees, we talked to managers, we looked at our org health survey results, we did some benchmark, we looked at our communications, how we communicate things to employees, in which language do we use. So we kind of reviewed everything, all the elements that can impact eventually employees' appreciation.
I understand there are quite a few challenges in Europe. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Europe is quite, or Greater Europe is quite a diversified region. We have many employees in plenty of countries. Some countries face different culture, different economic environment. We have some mature markets versus some emerging markets, some more well-established sites versus some new growing sites. And of course, we have employees from all different business units we have at Intel. The challenge was exactly how to approach each and every one of the employees in the region. Earlier,
you mentioned a survey. What gaps in awareness and communication did you find, and how did you resolve those gaps?
We found out that the most important piece to employees out of the total rewards is their base pay. And we wanted employees to be aware or to focus on other aspects than just pay. Needs to mention that in some of the mature markets, the base pay raises are relatively moderate due to the financial environment. So as a result, we wanted them to be aware of other aspects as well. We tried to look at the communications and just make it holistic communication. So each one of the projects we communicate always connected to the overall total rewards. So what is actually the real value of the benefits? And we know that managers is the most trusted communication channel by employees. So we wanted our managers to be able to explain, to share the rationale, the reasoning for some of the programs and the benefits we offer employees. And we want our managers to become more and more familiar with what we offer them. We try to simplify things as much as possible. Whether it is the language, whether it is the structure of the benefits we offer, we try to make it personal. So in order to engage a person, you need to bring him or her the data that's relevant to this person, and of course to focus on the important stuff and try to look for market differentiators. We found out that employees appreciate most the benefit that only we offer and others do not have.
Can you share some examples of these unique benefits?
Yeah, for example, in Israel, we offer an extended vacation. Once in every 7 years, employee can get additional month in pay as a vacation, as a recognition for his contribution to Intel over the last 7 years. So this is quite unique in the local market, and we found out that our employees really appreciate this benefit.
Eran, in closing, for reward practitioners who might be challenged with the lack of appreciation for their total reward packages, what advice do you have for them?
So I think they need to present whatever communication they deliver, present always the connection to the overall total rewards they offer their employees. So it won't be just a piece of information out of context, bring the full context and the full pay, stock and benefits package you deliver to employees. As well, need to invest some efforts in training. So mainly training to managers, so managers will be able to represent the organization and the rationale why the benefits or the base pay decisions have been made, why things look the way they look. So they will be able to deliver it later on to their employees and explain employees what they currently don't fully understand. And try to communicate what is unique about your benefits program. So what you offer that other companies do not offer at market. So this can be a real win for the organization.
That's great advice. Thank you, Eran, for sharing with us. That was Eran Lipkin from Intel. For World at Work, I'm Marsha Rhodes.